I'm John Redmond. I'm the senior design engineer at Lyft Labs in San Francisco.
My name is Ben Park. I'm the CEO and founder of Fosmo.
We've seen so many designs come before us that they work functionally for a person, but they don't treat them with empathy. They don't restore dignity in a way that gives people the respect as human beings that they need. We have all these medical devices out there that are scary looking. And so when you've had something like Tremor for so many years, we do want to disrupt how things have been done. We want to have this be a device that people are going to have become part of our lives.
To me, disruption, everybody who starts a company wants to disrupt their industry that they're in. It's just a matter of how much of that is. Looking into the health science area, when you're directly touching somebody's life and you can actually make an impact in that area, it really does become disruptive for the industry. The regulatory is somewhat of an inhibition for us to be creative, but as a startup with almost no resources and no fear, we're the ones who are going to go out and try to change things so that we're not discounting FDA. Obviously now we do have to go through a process or any of the CE or any of the regulatories, but we believe we're passionate enough about our cause that we can now make our case to the regulatory people and say, hey, this is too important not to do it.
At Lyft Labs, we're coming from a different perspective where our device is actually FDA exempt, so we don't have so many regulations over us. But creating a device like this isn't cheap, and so we do need to also look now for things like coverage. Can we get this covered by private insurance or Medicare? We want to help as many people with our product as we can, but at the end of the day, we also have to have a viable business model. The marketing is, for us, it's the conversation with the consumer, and we would be nothing if we didn't have the community around us. In the talk, I talked about empathy-driven design, and it's all about having a conversation. We would go to support group meetings and put our product in front of them and keep coming back every few months. So our marketing, maybe it's not in a traditional sense, but we do feel that if we didn't engage the community at all, we would have gotten nowhere.
As a company with just two people, we have very limited resources. So for us, it's very important to get the message right. And this, I think, theme of the whole the Alliance events are about messaging and how do you convey a message to the masses who understand. It helps to have a product that people understand quickly, but you still have to construe a very, very compelling message for them to understand what you're doing and empathize with what you're trying to do. So for us, this event is godsend in that sense that we can now talk to people who are expert at making messages. Now we can get feedback to see if our message is clear enough for them, because then they understand and the mass will understand that for us, that's a big deal for us.